Massive protests have hit the streets of Abuja following the discovery of a suit allegedly filed by the Department of State Service (DSS), where it accused Mr. Godwin Emefiele of terrorism, financing, as well as other crimes he described as economic crimes of national security dimension. The protesters, comprising Buhari legacy defenders, Arewa Youth Consultative Movement, Ohanaeze Ndigbo Youth Movement, African Center for Justice and Human Rights, ethnic youth leaders, political parties chairman forum, lawyers in defense of economic rights and justice marched to the office of the Attorney General of the Federation (AGF), where they submitted a petition against the action of the DSS and called for the sack of the DG, Mr. Yusuf Magaji Bichi. They also submitted similar letters to the office of the President, Secretary to the Governments of the Federation (SGF), and Inspector General of Police (IGP), among others. The groups, which rose from a press conference before they embarked on the march, alleged that the DSS embarked on this plot to remove the CBN governor for political and pecuniary reasons. The protesters further claimed that this plot of labeling Emefiele a terrorist was to undermine the president and usurp his powers to hire and fire and remove Emefiele. It was alleged that the DSS had approached the Federal High Court, Abuja, in the secret suit under Section 66 of the Terrorism Prevention and Prohibition Act 2022 to demand that the court order for Mr. Emefiele's detention for 60 days in the first instance. The protesters also vowed to continue the protest if the office of the AGF and that of the SGF failed to take prompt action on the petition. The protesters said that they are all out in defense of Emefiele because of his contributions to the development of the nation's economy. Okay, Emefiele is not a terrorist. Is that what DSS is saying? Wonder shall never end. All these allegations are born out of the newly introduced cashless policies and the redesign of Naira notes, which are seriously affecting the political cabals. Nigeria, the more you look, the less you see. So DSS could be used by the cabals this way, okay? What were you thinking? New Naira notes, no be small thing, no? Yes, so there are twos, drama everywhere. I don't even know which side to pick. Last, all parties involved are fighting for their selfish interests. This is what the country has degenerated to under the watchful eyes of Buhari. That one waiting. Oh God, it's a pity. Nigeria, say of all the people in this country, now Buhari now can be president of this country. Oh my shoe, what a pity. Hell, I begin to ask, can Tinubu be invited to come and give lectures? Since Tinubu left office, has he been called anywhere to come and give educational lecture? Not to talk of Buhari. Those people that cannot even stand and even talk from their heart and speak sense and let people and let youth listen. And that's one of the driving force for Peter Obi. Since he left office, he has been going for one seminar, from one lecture, lecturing people, talking about things that he knows. But all these ones, what did they know? Nothing. Check Buhari, the people who are running after Buhari and Amajiris, those are his major fans. And we have them, when you have about 22 million children out of school, those are the people, those are the fans of Buhari. And go and check Tinubu himself. They are agberos. And that's why he has been able to use money to even manipulate some of all those politicians that is claiming that he has helped. That's it. Can those people even stand and say, oh, they want to give lectures internationally? Can they even stand anywhere? Buhari and Tinubu, they can't. So tell somebody saying that all these things are happening under Buhari, I just shook my head and say, can you imagine? See the set of people who are leading Nigerians, educated and enlightened Nigerians. Well, these are gang of supporters of the CBN governor mismanagement. The government should deal with them decisively. This type of comment comes from Fulanis, Mr. Malam, Fulani Buhari brothers. worst ever CBN governor in history that will never be forgotten. Yes, if you tell us that he has done some things wrongly, fine, but this issue of terrorism, well, nobody can vouch for anybody as far as this whole thing is concerned. No amount of intimidation will force CBN governor to move an inch away from his seat. Buhari say he's supporting him. I don't even know where this whole thing is coming from. But the charging of bandits and Boko Haram sponsors known to government are yet to be seen over 7 years of this administration. They wanna put a Fulani woman as CBN governor. I weep for Nigeria, my country, and which way Nigeria. Dining with the devils with short spoons, the consequences always daring. Time to return the favors of the devils in kind, no qualms. If terrorism, DSS are the ones releasing the terrorists to go free of charge and enrich themselves with public funds. Is this real? I think politicians and criminals are not happy with the new currency and withdrawal policy. The evil cabals don't own Nigeria, the masses do. The masses are watching. Which masses? Masses who do not even know their left from their right. Masses who are already weaponized with poverty and illiteracy. What a dramatic kicking against cashless policy. That policy is so insensitive. You should first account for the alleged stamp duty funds before bringing up such a ruthless policy. Guy Bill. What most of you don't understand is that if he is detained for 60 days counting from now, APC would have achieved their aim of manipulating CBN to get money to rig election by February. Another point is that APC would have replaced him with their party faithful to do their bidding. The question now is, did the president not approve the redesigning of the new Naira notes? Why are they attacking the governor instead of Buhari? Why are they discovering the terrorism charges now? Okay, your guess is as good as mine. It fits him. The devil he was romancing with has now pounced on him. Nobody works for the devil without a catastrophic reward. Foolish and accursed people protesting for him. Is good. No, he's a terrorist. One thing that baffles me in this country is that the nature and character of those who support evil under the garb of taking patriotism due to pecuniary gain. This country called Nigeria is doomed without hope. Not so.